rational function of the heart and mind to shape and control human nature. Human nature consists of desires, can become unruly.
Right. And I just recall from Xunzi that, by saying human nature is evil, is he really assuming something more toward the evil side or bad side?
Oh yeah, human beings, if the desires are not harmonized, will lead to all kinds of negative social consequences. But Xunzi does not subscribe to an idea of evil as something independent. So there's no notion about the devil independently trying to shape the human project into a kind of destructive force. So all these destructive force, even from Xunzi, come from excessive expressions of desire. Now, one thing, I have only about a minute or so, I'll have a chance to talk a little bit more, that's totally missing in either raw ethics or care ethics, maybe a little bit in care ethics or in virtue ethics, is what happened to the Wang Yang-ming idea, and even Chen Hao and others, forming one body with heaven and earth and myriad things. And that forming one body with heaven and earth and myriad things is a vision of care, but that vision of care is highly differentiated. You know his whole idea about within the human community, it's differentiated. Then the human community will have to be extended because it's not anthropocentrism to the community of the animal kingdom, and then the community of the living and beyond. And care ethics developed only in the last 10 or 15 years. And it's the result of feminism. And so care ethics is still being shaped by various kinds of forces, especially comparative studies. So care ethics is still evolving. Whether it will evolve according to the Confucian orientation, or evolve more in line with the Greek tradition, or evolve more concerned about rights, about equality, about human interaction based upon principles of equity and so forth. And all these are possibilities. So next week, when we get into questions like human rights and the feminist critique, we should be able to address some of those issues. Again, I invite you, to open up with some general comments, short comments, raise questions, but also to give me a topic. Give me a topic for your presentation on the 17th. And the topic can turn out to be very tentative. You may want to change, but the topic will help us to organize our discussion.
Are the presentations supposed to be more geared toward, orienting Confucianism around modern issues, or more toward?
Not necessarily. So I think the presentations will be related to what you would like to address.
So that can be.
It could be very classical. That's why when we organize it, we have some of the classical reflections, some modern relevant discussions.
So either is fine.
Yeah. When I have your topics, I'll have a chance to make some other comments on how to you don't have to.
Do you specifically in Jushi where he talks about heart and mind? I was sort of reading through it last night because I was thinking about writing my essay, question number 1.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really find any super like good text points to sort of dive into on the heart and mind from. Do you know?
Yeah.
Can you point me in the right direction there?
I don't know. That may not be the best topic to write about. Let me look into it tonight. Ask me tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Sure. You're not the first person who's brought that to my attention.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Sure.